Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another 7 o'clock premiere. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, another press conference came out today, and I think it was a powerful one out there from Frisco, Texas, in which the mother of teen Carmelo Anthony, the young man that stabbed Austin Metcalf, fatally stabbed him at a track meet, which everybody's been talking about, and you know, people on opposite side of the fence of who's right and who's wrong. She had a press conference today, and in attendance was Austin Metcalf's father, you know, in a show of support. Now this woman gets on TV and she addresses the rumors about money spending and funding, and she talks about what her family has been going through since this ordeal. And I got to give this lady respect. She addressed a lot of stuff that people wanted to know the answer to. She was visibly shaken, upset, and I respect her. And I support it. You know what I'm saying? I support everything she said, and I hope things work out well. You know, at the end of the day, these are two kids. Now, I said what I said about it, and I still stand on what I said on my platform about it. And, you know, people have got this story and ran with it. There's been lies. There's been rumors. There's been a lot of underhanded tactics, death threats towards these people that have nothing to do with the situation except being related to said team that killed another team. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is I want to show you this first article about how people are so deceptive and putting a lot of false information out here. And I think this is one of the reasons why it prompted her to do her little 4-minute press conference, you know, which she said a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this news article with the latest stuff of crazy stuff people are putting out. And then we'll go into her press conference. Then I'll come back with commentary. Check it out.
Uncovering the truth behind what has been a surge of misinformation. It has swept through Frisco following the stabbing. As the news spread, so did a wave of, in some cases, fake reports and false claims, and it's caused confusion and even fear. I-Team reporter Brian New tonight working on that side, investigating what's behind what is, Brian, a wildfire of disinformation, live tonight at the ISD headquarters. But what happened here is awful enough, and then all of this behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. Doug, you're on social media, so you've seen how quickly misinformation can spread. But what set this case apart was the sheer volume of fabricated content. We've seen fake autopsy reports. We've seen fake police reports. And all of this comes at a time that Facebook and Instagram made major changes to their platforms and got rid of fact checkers.
Police had barely begun its investigation inside the high school stadium when online, the fire of disinformation was raging. High-profile X accounts, including InWokeness and Libs of TikTok, amplified the incident within hours, claiming the story received zero national outrage and that it didn't fit the narrative. These two posts combined have received nearly 50 million views. Shortly after, a fake X account posing as the Frisco police chief began spreading fabricated details about the investigation. The next day, a fake autopsy report surfaced on Facebook, falsely claiming drugs were involved. But it didn't stop there. The CBS Confirmed team, along with police, verified more fake posts, including this Instagram screenshot of guns, further fueling anger and uncertainty.
We've got print, we've got online, we've got broadcast.
Dr. Chip Stewart, a journalism professor at TCU, specializes in social media and free speech. He says the spread of disinformation online isn't new, but he says what Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, did just last week, he believes made it a whole lot worse.
Hey everyone, I want to talk about something important today, because it's time to get back to our roots around free expression on Facebook and Instagram.
Earlier this year, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced his company would end the use of fact checkers. Last Monday, all third-party fact checkers were officially removed from Facebook and Instagram. The platforms now rely on users to flag misinformation through a feature called Community Notes. similar to what Elon Musk's social media platform X uses.
I think that we were a lot better off as a culture and a society when Facebook, Twitter, now X, at least pretended to care about the truth and about not inflaming the spread of falsehoods on their platforms. They don't anymore. And they're pretty clear about that. At least they're honest about that.
The disinformation online about the Frisco stabbing has had real consequences. Both the victim and the suspect's family have had their home addresses posted online and have received threats. Even on Saturday, at the funeral of Austin Metcalf, extra security was on hand because of what had been posted online.
Well, most of the misinformation posted online is not a crime. Impersonating a police officer is. The Frisco Police Department, along with the FBI, are investigating who's behind that X account that was posing as the Frisco police chief. But Doug, Nicole, the reality is catching someone who posts misinformation online is tough. People post anonymously, things spread quickly, and oftentimes the original post is edited or deleted long before someone actually figures out who posted it.
Good afternoon. My name is Kayla Hayes. I am the mother of Carmelo Anthony. 3 years ago, my family moved to North Texas searching for a better life. Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband works hard every single day to provide for us, to make sure we're in the best financial position possible. As a stay-at-home mom, I made it my life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Carmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats. My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a 2-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution, we believe in the laws of this state, but those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in the legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. For the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you. To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. The mother of Carmelo Anthony speaks. And they just want peace like everybody else. And the thing that's funny is, you know, you got a lot of people out here that are doing a lot of cruel, insensitive things. You know, this thing is not over. On top of that, we got to look at it like for what it is. It's two kids that made mistakes they can't come back from. Both of them. And it's a loss on both sides, both families. And honestly, in my opinion, I honestly believe this will bring both of them people, them families together, closer, because the father of Austin Metcalf was there to show support. He was in the crowd. They didn't show him, but they showed him earlier. And I'm more than sure they spoke and talked to each other. And they're both going through stuff from both sides of people doing miscreant behavior. I don't know why, for some odd reason, people have to act like they know something. Everybody know more than anybody. They ain't got a dog in the fight. Probably don't even know these people personally. You know what I mean? I can't tell you how many times I've done stories, no matter how small they are, where people contact me and they'll tell me, hey, I'm the such and such this, or I'm the such and such that. I'm a relative of this. I got information behind the scenes. No, I don't need that. Especially when you weren't there to really tell me what happened. You know what I mean? There's no offense to anybody, but it seemed like a lot of times, a lot of people want to be part of the act. You know what I'm saying? She said it's a court process. They believe in it. They'll get justice, you know, one way or another. Let the courts decide. That's all. When she said that, that's all that needs to be said. As far as addressing the rumors of her family doing the stuff with the money and all of this type of stuff, I'm like, okay, this was 2 weeks ago. How are they doing stuff with the money that fast? That was just my opinion, my thought process. But like you said, she said, we ain't even get a dime. And the person that organized came out and spoke and said they didn't. But you got all these rampant rumors out here where people want to be a part of the act and push a narrative from one side to another and play tug of war with it. This woman's hurting. And I know she's embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Not only is she grieving for the family, loss of the family at the hands of her son, she's also grieving about the situation that her son is in, that they can't get him out. Because what's done is done. And it's documented, it's out there. Now they have to just go through the system. Both people lost, both parties lost. And for people to jump up and put themselves all in it, like as if this is what they would do, or they would this and they would that, is wrong when these people are ones that really have to deal with the problem. The people that are out here starting these rumors and doing all this stuff are not thinking twice about it, and they're sleeping at night. These people aren't. You giving out somebody's address, they gave out both people's addresses. So both of them are going under death threats and things like that. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. This thing, there's always somebody say they're going to do something, this and that, just to stir up some waters to create fear in others. That's some devilish shit. You know what I'm saying? And it needs to stop. I mean, really, that needs to stop. Because, I mean, a lot of people out here that do this type of stuff, a lot of times you don't know who it is. It's just a name. And then they'll take the shit down real quick after they get a couple of likes, ha ha ha, and run off. Some jokes ain't fucking funny. A kid is dead. Another one, his freedom's in jeopardy. And this is something that shouldn't have happened, but it did. And these are lessons one can't learn from, where he learned the lesson, he's gone, and the other one, down the line, we'll see what happens with it. Either way, man, that's all I got to say about it. I respect the woman, I respect the family. Said the husband got to stay home from work because he's scared for his family. Another thing is, Frisco, Texas, you know what I'm saying, is considered a wealthy type of area. So, I mean, these people, may be well off to where that money like that, it ain't like no hood area where they just got to go grab the money and put it through the ear and all this stuff. If it ain't no stuff out there and proof of them doing that, why should it even be out there? Man got to stay home from work to protect his family because he's scared. Said her daughter's terrified. And the motherfuckers that's doing all the terrifying ain't going to do shit. And all they do is get behind a keyboard and talk tough and say some of the stupidest shit on the planet Earth. I'm done with this. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm going to tell you something. It takes a lot to get on TV and try to defend your position or be a spokesperson for your family in times of crisis. She held herself together, so I give her hell of respect. You know what I'm saying? And prayers and condolences go out to both sides of the family, both hers and the family of Austin Metcalf. I'm going to leave it at that. See you in the next video. Take care.